Good morning from beautiful Bamyan. Got the amazing Buddha statues in the background there, and just absolutely incredible views all around from this amazing balcony at the hotel. The morning views from our lobby at the Gogola Hotel here in Bamyan. We have another jam-packed day of exploring, starting with the City of Screams. My favorite thing about Bamyan is the vast amount of history in this place. Welcome to Bamyan City here in Afghanistan. We are at the Scream City, which used to house over 600 people, and then Genghis Khan's grandson was killed, and he came here and massacred the entire city, which is why it's now called the Scream City. But as you can see with the background, the landscapes here are phenomenal, and the ruins are pretty amazing to see here too, that they're still so intact after so many years. Walking around the ruins of this ancient city was unreal. Looking out onto the vast landscapes of Bamyan City and thinking about how much history has happened in this place. At this point, I've been to over 40 countries, and Bamyan might be the most diverse landscape of any surrounding area I've ever been to. From the beautiful grassy fields below, the crazy mountains, and then the snow on top of all of it, it's so breathtaking to take in. This old cave city must have been breathtaking in the time that it was still alive. But now you can just take in the ruins and the beautiful 360-degree views surrounding it and think about what it would have been like. Such an unreal spot to take in before heading to the main attraction of Bamyan. These are the ruins of the Buddhas of Bamyan. These massive statues were built between 500 and 600 CE when the Hephthalites ruled the region. How they were built back then and with what technology I find incredibly amazing to think about. These statues are 38 and 55 meters tall, absolutely towering over this area. You even go up into the carvings and the stair caves in the second Buddha statue. It might be a little slower to get through if you're not as flexible like Kieran here, but the views in this area are truly spectacular to be able to walk across these ruins with no other people there. There's also all these different levels with side rooms that have these cool rock carvings and paintings, which our guide claimed to be the oldest color paintings in the world. After a few more staircases up, you can get to the very top of the old Buddha statue and look down into the region of Bamyan. While these statues were destroyed in 2001 by the Taliban, it's still incredible to go and see the ruins of what used to be here. In the afternoon, we then ended up at a local school that had been funded by another American tourist that came here a few years ago and now is up and running with almost 200 students. I was incredibly grateful to be able to donate some paper and supplies and printer ink to the kids and be able to help with some of the teachers' salaries. We also asked them some questions like, what do you want to be when you grow up, or what your favorite subject is.
He wants to be a pilot.
Pilot? Very cool.
Pilot and doctor were by far the most popular answer for what they wanted to be when they grew up.
And mathematics subject. Yes, where are you from?
Lots of laughs, and really special to be able to talk with the kids and get to hear a little bit about how their school lives work. It's so special to be able to fund something like this directly and not through an organization.
You are welcome first in Afghanistan and after in our province. And I'm happy to our country, everything is satisfactory for a lot of people to every year, a lot of tourists come in Afghanistan, and you also welcome to Afghanistan, welcome to our school. And our country got the Tourist World Organization membership in 1344 year, but unhappily it couldn't development yet. And I want to introduce our school for you. Our school name is Guest School, okay?
Guest
because
School.
One tourist was from America and his name was Julio. When he came in Afghanistan.
It's Julio's school.
As I mentioned
Yes.
yesterday.
This
Our
one's
self-school.
Julio's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our self-school
okay.
course.
Actually, it's provincial school, but we are running the course by the Julia. It's
Julio helped the course.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
a
support
course,
us.
yeah.
When he came in Afghanistan and see of our people, he said for us to, what can to do for you? And we said for him to, our country is a backward and developing country, and a lot of people, or all the people, especially children, need for lesson and education.
Yeah.
And he support us. We know like the teachers salary, some book and notebook for students, etc. And we are happy to you also come in our school and see of the students, our school, our teachers, etc.
That's amazing. I'm super happy to hear that. I watched Julio's videos when he was coming here to support the school and get the school started, so it's cool to see what happened from the school and that it's actually going to good use and it's being able to help so directly for people. And I've loved my time in Afghanistan so far. I feel so safe, the people are so friendly, and the nature is so beautiful. It's one of my favorite places.
Thank you.
Lovely.
We took one last group photo with the teachers and some of the top students, very grateful for this experience, and then we headed out from the school and went to the Red City. The Red City used to house over 3,000 people, and the fort was built in 500 to 600 AD. This city was also founded around the same times as the Buddhas of Bamyan were built. But unfortunately, this city was also met with the same fate as so many of the places around it, as it was eventually ransacked by Genghis Khan. The remnants of this place are absolutely beautiful, and you can climb all the way to the top of it, where you get this stunning view 360 degrees with so many different diverse landscapes. And as with all the places here, there's so much history and so much beauty, and we're the only ones there. And for one of the final activities of my day and one of my favorite memories of the whole trip, we went to a local parks and rec area basically, where there was football and volleyball being played. Getting to play volleyball here with all the locals, even though none of us could speak the same language, but we all know the game of sport and just playing and having fun. We got the whole crew to join in, me, Joe, Kieran, and Josh, and it was some chaotic volleyball with not so many rules, but was so much fun. And we finished out another jam-packed day in Afghanistan with some local Afghan kebabs and food for dinner. Got doshi for the first time with my fresh naan and some green tea. Afghanistan is such a diverse and unique country, and I'm privileged to share it with you. So follow and like and subscribe for more.